So this is just a quick run through on the use and setup of the nominal categories within the Dimensions database. I'll just go to Financials and I'll go to Setup. And within Setup you'll see that we have 4 categories, the first of which is the nominal account. I just click on that and it brings up the current list of nominal account codes that we've set up on the system. If we wish to add to this list or even to change or amend any of the existing categories, I must start by clicking on the Edit button. If I wish to add a new category, I go down to the last record in the list, just click on it, tab on through until you come to a blank line, and then enter the new category code. When it comes to the short name, this is important because when we're creating new nominal accounts, it's actually the short name that will be used in the creation. So it's got to represent in 10 characters or less what the category is about. So you can see if you look up through the existing list what we've actually set up for the various categories. We just had to abbreviate the long descriptions. So in this instance I'll just set this up as that, click on the Save button, and that now gets added to my list and it's dropped into the sequence of the existing category codes. Just moving on then to the next category, we'll see that under Location and Fund we have Blanchardstown, Common and Raheny represented. And because it's the second category, you'll see that I've incorporated a dash or a hyphen into the code and the short name. And we'll see the relevance of that in a moment. Go on to the third one and we look at the departments. So we have our departments. Let's just, again for a moment, assume that we want to create a new department. So I just clicked on the Edit button. I go down to the end of the list, tab on until I get a new line. Okay, so you'll see that I'm keeping the codes I'm trying to keep the codes to a consistent length. They're all a dash plus 5 characters, and I'm keeping the short name with the dash plus no more than 9 characters. And where it's appropriate to abbreviate words in sort of a common fashion, so you'll see we have the retreat house, for example. We now have warehouse as well, both with the same or similar abbreviation. So that's creating the new categories. To create a new nominal account, I click on Accounts, I click on Auto Account, and I should now see my new section in there. I can then hold down the Control key if I want to make multiple selections in any of the categories. And I should have my new department here. So when I click on the OK button, the relevance of having the dashes should become apparent now. Just by putting the dashes in there, it makes it easier to separate or to distinguish the various components that make it up an individual account.